All right, let's talk about AA again, since it makes so many people mad. If you're new here, my name's Amanda. I am a recovering alcoholic. I used to drink vodka and take kratom all day, every day for about 3 years straight. It doesn't crack me up when people just simply ask if I'm in AA. That's a very normal, reasonable question since I am a recovering alcoholic. What does make me giggle, and I really just have to like hold myself back from making a sarcastic remark, is when people recite, I guess, the laws or rules of AA to me as if I am bound to them or any other rule or law outside of my own conscience and outside of what is legal. People telling me that I can't talk about this on here. Watch me. That's all I talk about on here is my alcoholism. People telling me to shut up and talk to my sponsor. I don't have a sponsor and I don't want one. I was a part of a very high control environment. I don't want to use the word cult because it wasn't like we sacrificed people, but the church I was involved in when I was a young adult, it totally could have been considered a cult. I hated it and I didn't know why I was involved in it. I was involved in it because I thought the only way to have a relationship with God and to not go to hell was to be involved in a church. And it wasn't until I actually stepped away that I realized that none of that was what I wanted. It was just a bunch of fucking self-righteous hypocrites. I had to look up to certain people. I had to agree with people. And I thought to myself, you are a fucking moron. I cannot believe that I have to fucking listen to you and agree with you and nod my head and be like, amen, brother, amen, sister, this. And I thought to myself, you're the biggest fool I've ever met. I cannot believe that you are supposed to be the face representing God and spirituality and all things good. I'm not saying that all churches are that way. And I'm not saying that AA is that. I'm saying that for me, it's definitely a trigger. That is how I process organizations. I don't want to be a part of an organization that locks me into something. I want freedom. If I want to get on here and talk about my experience, I'm not going to fucking answer my sponsor as to why I did it. I did it because I want to. Because I think it helps people. Because I don't want you to think that you're alone because you're feeling a certain way or because you've done things that you're embarrassed to talk about. If you're embarrassed to talk about it, you don't have to talk about it. I'll talk about it for you. Just because you've done disgusting things, just because you might have temporarily ruined parts of your life and relationships, doesn't mean you have to continue ruining them. There is redemption. There is salvation. If you want to do it in a church, do it in a church. If you want to do it in AA, do it in AA. Just because I choose not to doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with people that do, and it doesn't mean that I have a negative opinion on people who do or those places in general. I have trauma. That's what I love about being sober and recovered. I don't have to be drunk now to be myself. I don't have to be drunk to say no and set boundaries. If I don't want to go somewhere, I don't gotta go. If I don't want to be a part of something, I don't have to be. I love it.